When it comes to understanding our patterns, our behaviors, I feel that breaking it down really helps. And that's why I feel that there are three types of consciousness. There's the present consciousness, there's the past consciousness, and then there's the present continuous consciousness. The present continuous consciousness is that state of being, of mind, where you're uninhibited by belief systems, where you're not saturated by a dominant or recessive ego. You might call it this your higher self. It's when it's you without any limits, and you strive to achieve the things that you desire the most. Then you have the past consciousness. The past consciousness is created by events that have built and have framed a belief system that also limits you or enhances you. So according to what your past has taught you, your present consciousness is the balance between your present continuous, which is in a way what you aspire to be, and also your past. So your history, your baggage. And when we break it down, we might notice within ourselves and also in other people how some people, or ourselves as well, which is the most fun part to recognize this, is when we are capable of driving, of moving towards a goal, and then suddenly we self-sabotage, we cripple, doubt comes up. So the moving forward is the present continuous, is our desire, innate desire to succeed or to express a gift that we have into this world. And the past is kind of creeping up and saying, hey, we had this experience before. Now, what's nice to recognize to split them is the reason why it didn't work in the past is because we didn't have the proper tools. So within the present consciousness, we have the ability of observing this pattern, of observing our innate desire to share our gift and our past that might have hindered our ability or has constructed a belief system that tells us that we are not capable of achieving it, or we are not worthy to achieve it, or other options. And by breaking it down, it becomes quite simple to see a negative emotional charge and a positive emotional charge. And we want to work always within the positive field, because positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. So if one of our action is to run away from something, even though in the immediate moment we might achieve what we want, in the long term, we don't get that emotional craving. We're still struggling, we're still fighting to gain that emotional security that we're searching for. But if we understand, if we're running away from something or we're moving towards something, that will allow us to then work within the positive spectrum of the field, and therefore within the present continuous. So what I'm trying to say is, by splitting our behaviors into three types of consciousness, present, past, and present continuous, we understand better ourselves and others when we are, quote unquote, being triggered by past events, and therefore understand that that is not us in the present moment, that is us in the past moment. And that means we need to kind of upgrade ourselves from the past into the present.